Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. So let's see today's daily challenge on LeetCode and we will try to solve it together. And if you would have observed, today's challenge is a pretty simple and easy one, so there should not be any difficulty in understanding the solution. So let's see the problem at first. Find resultant array after removing anagram. So you are given a vector of strings and each string is nothing but a word and there may be anagrams of words. So what does anagram mean? It means that if one word is formed with the same permutation of letters, it is known as anagram. Okay, so you see DACB is an anagram of ADBC because ABCD all are the same characters here. Okay, so yeah, there may be anagrams and you need to remove those anagrams. How you can remove? In one operation, you can select any index I such that I is in words of length and words I minus 1 and words I are anagrams. If you select such I, what you can do is that you delete the words I from the words and keep performing this operation as long as you can select an index that satisfies the condition. Return words after performing all of these operations. It can be shown that selecting the indices for each operation in any arbitrary order will lead to the same result. Okay, so we will try to explain this example, example 1, and try to understand how exactly this is coming up. So A B B A B A B A. So let's see. A B B A. We have another one B A B A. What is the third one? B B A A. Okay, and what is the C D C D? Okay, so we have this vector of strings. You need to return another vector of strings which will just remove all the anagrams. So what is an anagram and how to identify that? If you try to see, so let's say Q R uh, QRACA. If this is a word, an anagram of this word can be possible that you try to permute some letters of the words. Okay, so let's say RCQAA. This is also an anagram of this because you are using the same set of characters to build both of the words. So yeah, that is what meant by an anagram. And if I tell you how to identify this, you can easily tell me a quick trick. Okay, so I hope you can figure this out. If you try to sort this word, okay, what will be there? So smallest letters will come first, A C Q R. If you try to sort this one also, what will the word be? A C Q R. So aren't these two words the same? So if there are two anagram 1 and anagram 2, if you sort both of them, you are supposed to get the same word. Okay, so you are supposed to get the same word. So that's how you can identify whether two words are an anagram or not, and very easily you can do that. And what you can do, you see, for this array, you select this and this, and this is, let's say, I, and this is I minus 1. If you get something like this, what you can do, you can remove this I, right? Then again you can select this as an I and this as an I minus 1, then again remove this I. So what you can do is that so let's say there are some clump of anagrams found in your vector. Okay, so let's say some anagram is like this. So you can easily see that the first anagram will remain and the remaining one will get lost. Okay, the remaining one will be just removed. Okay, so that's what you can do. From each clump you will get just one anagram and that will form your set. Okay, that will form your final answer set. So what you need to do is that you have a vector, you get the first word, you can just sort it and see that, keep seeing that, keep a while loop and tell that you keep sorting these characters words one by one and see that if they are equal to this, you can just remove them or choose not to add them in your answer vector. And after you have gone to a word that is completely different, again add them to your answer vector. Okay, so now answer vector contains this first word and this first word. So out of a clump of anagram, you are selecting only the first words. Okay, so this is only the main crux of this problem, that out of a clump of anagrams, you just need to select the select only the first one in your answer. Okay, select only the first one in your answer. So yeah, that's what you just need to do, and it will be very simple. There should not be any difficulty. And what are the all the things we need? There can be an int n, which is nothing but words dot size. There can be definitely a vector of string answer, which we will return afterwards. Okay, and what we can do next is that we can go through all the elements of these words, and at first when we are at an element we can just sort it. Okay, so for sorting it I will just copy that element in a words.i string, and what I can do is that I can push that element into my answer, because this is the first word in the anagram and definitely this is something which we need to take. And what you can do is choose to sort this s. So yeah, you could have choose to sort this s, and I will be doing it now. I sorted this, and let's say I do a while true I plus plus. Okay, and I will write the condition when while will break, but you see I cannot go indefinitely, so I can just write I less than n or something like this, and every iteration I can just extract this words I again and sort it in the exact same manner as I did s. So yeah, I'm just sorting it to see whether they two are anagrams, but I'm making a separate copy of the string, as you can see, so as to not lose the original string and while sorting it. Okay, so you have sorted this, and if you see something like t is not equal to s, then you can choose to break. Now you see, after you have reached a new string which is not equal to the previous clump of anagrams, you do not in your next iteration only you want to do answer dot pushback. So you do not want this to happen. So at the end of every for loop again an I plus plus will happen. So I will do an I minus minus here. Okay. So guys, did you understand what I just did? So let's say you have this clump of anagram and you have another clump. Okay, so when you are at the last element of this clump and you go to the next one, you realize that s is not equal to t, and you break from the while loop. Now since you have broken from the while loop, now your I points to this first element. Now when going to the next iteration of the for loop, your I will go to the next element, and you will just forget this first element which you need to push back in your answer, right? So in order to not forget that first element, I just do I minus minus, so that when I plus plus will immediately happen in the for loop, I will land into the same element. Okay, that's what I did, and I think that will be all for this problem, and it's a very simple one. There is nothing to worry about. I can just try to submit it and check if it works, or I need to do some debugging. Yeah, you see it works perfectly fine, and try to submit it and check if it works for all test cases. Yeah, you see we do have a really good runtime complexity also, as well as memory complexity. And if you try to see the runtime complexity, it will be n into k log k. So k log k is nothing but I am sorting this vector. Okay, since I am sorting this vector, it's called k log k, and n is nothing but this whole word. So yeah, that should work definitely fine, as because the constraints are really small. So yeah, there should be no difficulty. I hope you do understand this problem, and I hope you could have solved this problem on your own. Yeah, and even if you could not have, I hope you now have understood the solution. Yeah, but you definitely, if you are getting stuck in this kind of problem, you definitely need a lot of practice. So do not worry about anything, you just keep practicing and things will fall in place. So yeah, that's all for this video. I will meet you in the next video. Till then, thanks a lot.